deck guns, and Water Tower 4, the 1923 Femco, have been positioned around the building in an attempt to stop the spread of the fire. As the wagons are repositioned in the front, the tower is ordered to cover the side exposures and control the extension into the adjoining annex using water supplied by 58 engine, a 1938 Aaron's Fox HT. Cold weather and water have never mixed. The church and its surroundings are quickly transformed into a Harlem ice sculpture by the wagon pipes and Tower 4. The original call came in as smoke coming from an Edison Company manhole at Washington and Clarkson Street. This routine call would escalate into 5 alarms and the destruction of almost an entire city block. Arriving companies found smoke pouring out of many of the manholes, and a quick check of the surrounding structures revealed large numbers of burning wires. Box 355 was transmitted at 10:07 a.m. In rapid succession, the 2nd, 3rd, 4th, and 5th alarms were transmitted. Although the collapse was anticipated and 5 ladder was relocated, it was still destroyed when the collapse occurred. Doctors and nurses from various hospitals work alongside F.D.N.Y. medical personnel to aid the injured. Every available vantage point is used to control this fire, including the New York Central Railroad trestle 20 feet above the roadway. Tragedy occurred at this early morning blaze when 2 firefighters are killed. Flames were discovered on the 3rd floor of the Leigh Brothers storage building, and by noontime the 4th alarm had been transmitted. A section of the wall gave way, destroying 40 ladder and 36 engines wagon, killing the 2 firefighters who were operating the 36's wagon pipe. Fire Commissioner and Chief of the Department Patrick Walsh discusses the progress made by his men with Mayor Fiorello LaGuardia, the most famous fire buff in New York. The early morning fire races through the 5-story lodging house located near Times Square. On the scene quickly, truck companies desperately work to rescue trapped occupants. Though many are saved, 18 perish before they can be reached. Recovery of the bodies begins as the fire is brought under control. Surplus chemicals, once stockpiled for the war effort, now threaten lower Manhattan as the F.D.N.Y. tries to contain the 5-alarm fire. Arriving units tried to establish a line of defense, but the magnitude of the blaze grew. Water Towers 1 and 2 are both in operation, trying to extinguish the fire that has spread into the upper stories of the adjoining buildings. The acrid smoke forces men to work in gas masks, while Chief of Staff and Operations Frank Murphy and Fire Commissioner Quayle evaluate the situation. Chief Murphy was the only F.D.N.Y. chief to ever wear 6 trumpets.